We go live to the summit of Group 77 and China held in Havana. Let's listen to the statements of the representative of India.
Namaste from the world's largest and most populous democracy. External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar could not be here because of a special session of our Parliament. He sends his best wishes for the success of this summit. I begin on a solemn note. India expresses its deepest condolences to Morocco and Libya, who are facing consequences of natural disasters. We wish them early recovery and stand by them in this hour of their need. Madam President, India commends Cuba and its leadership for hosting this summit on a theme that resonates strongly with our G20 presidency of addressing developmental challenges through effective deployment of science, technology, and innovation. The developing world is central to our G20 presidency. Earlier this year, we hosted a Voice of the Global South Summit consultations with 125 states. This eventually found expression in the New Delhi G20 Leaders Declaration. India has mainstreamed Global South concerns in the G20. For instance, the agreement under the finance track on more effective MDBs, with consensus on a debt relief framework for Zambia, Ghana, and Ethiopia. Implementation of recommendations on capital adequacy framework could possibly increase additional lending by MDBs by $200 billion over the next decade and assist developing countries in fiscal distress. Further, we take great pride in our G20 presidency as Africa, represented by the African Union, for the very first time now, deservedly sits at the high table of a global body like the G20. By delivering on his promise to Africa, Prime Minister Modi has confirmed the representation of the developing world, including from the G77, is now at its highest in the G20. Excellencies, where there is a political will, reforming multilateralism is possible. Madam President, I'm happy to report that India has made a choice to deploy science, technology, and innovation in its development policy interventions. As a result, over the last 15 years, according to the Global Multidimensional Poverty Index, 415 million Indians have left poverty behind. Today, we are the world's fifth largest economy and a major enabler of global growth. Excellencies, a digital current is running through my country. India's stack, resting on digital identity, data, and digital payments, has made our development pie bigger and more inclusive. Our monthly digital transactions have crossed $10 billion. Transactions that deliver tangible progress on SDGs. India Stack is a public-private partnership. It is a digital public good, and today a global stack for both the developed and the developing world. Excellencies, self-reliance in science and technology is possible. I'm happy to share that our recent Moon, Mars, and solar mission successes derived from the scientific rigor nurtured in Indian universities and research institutions. Moreover, our women scientists played a key role in all of these space ventures. This homegrown, cutting-edge research now also finds reflection in our indigenous 5G and soon to roll out 6G technologies. Our COVID-19 vaccines, which were sent to over 100 countries, are also standout examples of what can be achieved by a developing country. Madam President, India has a long legacy of sharing its knowledge and expertise with the Global South. One such platform is the Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation Program, which now extends to 160 partner countries. Every year, ITEC offers 14,000 scholarships across 200 premier Indian institutions through 800 courses. To conclude, we would like to flag 3 issues to the G77 family. 1, the group of 77 came together to speak in one voice at the UN on economic and developmental challenges. We should not get distracted by bilateral political issues amongst our member states. 2, let us reinforce the unity and solidarity of the group. Consensus has been our guiding principle and must be honored. Chair's ruling should be an exception and not become an operating norm. Our working methods and procedures must be credible, open, consultative, and transparent, and codified to avoid ambiguities. 3, in 1964, we were 77 member states. Today we have nearly doubled, but keep the same name and undersell our case. Don't we deserve a name that reflects our numerical strength and our empirical weight at the United Nations? In closing, our felicitations to the government of Cuba for such excellent arrangements and your warm hospitality. India will continue to walk its talk on strengthening collaboration with the Global South. I thank you, Madam President.
I thank Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of India for its statement, and I would like to give the floor to Ambassador Giovanni René Castillo Polanco, Deputy Minister of Foreign Relations of the Republic of Guatemala.
We were listening to the statements of Sanjay Verma, Deputy Foreign Minister of the Republic of India. The representative of India said that his nation has moved to implement science and innovation to enhance development and highlighted India's work in uplifting citizens from poverty. He also called for member countries to put aside geopolitical issues to focus on the truly important issues that must be faced to enhance the well-being of the people. Stay tuned with teleSUR English for more updates on this Paramount Summit being held here in Havana.